Everybody's awake? Starting to feel awake? Great, fabulous. I'd like you all, you can look at me, look at your neighbor, look at somebody else in the auditorium and make the funniest face that you can think of. Go ahead, do it. Okay, so this is my funny face. Do it, I want to see funny faces. Can I see, nice, oh, that's a really nice funny face. Awesome, fabulous, oh, great, fantastic. Okay, now I want you guys to do the craziest move you can think of with your body. Nice, fabulous, don't stand, I need you to move. No, craziest move. Something really funny, you have to feel like a clown. Come on guys, do it. Let's go. On 3, 1, 2, 3, move! That's not crazy enough. Okay, great. Sit back down. Did it feel good? Sorta? Kinda? Okay. How many of us hesitate from doing crazy, foolish things like these because we're scared of looking stupid, or we're scared that somebody will judge us, we're scared that somebody is going to make fun of us? How many of us do? Show of hands. I know I do. I'm very scared of doing stupid things because I'm scared that people are going to say something about me. This is nothing but fear, and that's what I'm here to talk about today, taking off on what all my co-speakers have spoken about. I know I may be a little young to talk about fear, but it's something that I've dealt with every day. Connecting with what Ms. Vishaka said, I endorse the Dark is Beautiful campaign, and that's something I have faced as a kid as well. So I think all of us at some point, not at some point, I think every day of our lives, we all face fear. Yes? No? Yes? I don't like people to be silent. Talk back to me. So, yes? Awesome. So we all face fear. What's the largest fear that you guys can think of? I just want you to close your eyes for a second and think of the 5 things that you fear the most. It doesn't have to be, it can be tangible or intangible. It can be a fear of lizards, cockroaches, a fear of death, anything. Just close your eyes. Think of 5 things that you fear the most. And you have to do it seriously. Okay, since we had laughs there, let me ask you, what is the thing that you fear the most? Any one of you? Loudly? Bomb. You fear bombs. Okay. Oh, you fear your mom. Oh, that's the okay, but I can understand that a little bit because moms have this way of knowing everything nasty that you do. What is your biggest fear?
Not being loved.
Not being loved. Good one. Sinking boats. So you?
Not living at all.
Not living. Fantastic. Okay, that I can relate to. Great. So I want to talk about some of the fears that we all face. I think the most important thing that it all comes down to, apart from the tangible ones, fear of cockroaches, fear of rats, fear of boats, fear of your mother, I think the biggest fear that we all face is fear of failure. Agreed? So we don't step forward and try things, even if there is a teeny tiny bud of an idea inside our hearts. We're a little scared of stepping forward and trying it because we're scared we're going to fail. We're afraid to fail. We're fearful of the fact that somebody may say, hey, your idea is stupid. What the hell do you think you're doing? Constantly. And I know that I can relate to this just from the amount of work I've done with teens. All my dancers are young teenagers. I'm not that young anymore. But I think the biggest fear that young people face today, not just young, old, getting on in life also, is the fear of failure. So people end up doing things that they're supposed to do. Get a job because you're supposed to. Earn money because you're supposed to. Get married because you're supposed to. Have 2 babies because you're supposed to. Buy a house because you're supposed to. What happens if I want to be a traveling hippie? I don't want to get married. I don't want to have children. I just want to pack a bag, take all my worldly possessions, travel around the world, working in each country. That is not an option today. Yeah, there are some people who are courageous enough to do it. We've heard of guys who've cycled down the country you know, just packing a couple of bags, taking their cycles, going around the country, going around the world. There are a few brave souls who do this. Now, what is it that makes them take that step? How do we get over that little knot of fear that says, what are you thinking? You can't really do that. You can't just pack all your bags into one bag and just get going if you want to. How do we really step forward? Let me give you a very simple example. Let's say, how many of you don't dance at all, like are completely scared of dancing, like not even in social situations? Just give me a show of hands. Okay, okay, don't worry. I'm not going to make you come up here and dance. Don't worry, I wouldn't do that to you. But why do you think is that? Why are you scared of dancing in a public environment? You've never tried dancing. Why is that? Is it something to do with the interest factor, or is it the fact that you're just scared to try it? You don't have interest in dancing. Okay, great, fabulous. Anybody else? See? So sometimes it's something that happens. It's a trigger point. My family is musical. Nobody in my family dances. So I had 6 years of Carnatic music training. And one day, in a school trip, excursion to somewhere, we were all playing Antakshari. And I sang some song, and this really obnoxious boy, who's not even a friend of mine, turns around and says, "Don't sing, you have a voice like a donkey." I stopped singing the next day. I stopped going to classes. I have never had a bigger regret in my life. And I was with a very senior dance company here for about 12 years, and I loved what you said about stepping out of your comfort zone. I think a lot of people spoke about that, because I think I started getting so comfortable that I was unhappy. And I made this big decision to move, just quit everything up. I'm still paying off loans from my trip to New York, but that was a life-changing experience for me, going to Broadway Dance Center and learning dance. And when I went there, I spoke to a couple of music teachers, and I told them, see, this is my background, and I really want to start singing again. And they worked with me, and I rediscovered my passion for music as well. Apart from, I know that dancing is always number one, but I rediscovered my passion for singing. And till today, it's a regret that I will carry. I know that it's something stupid, but when you're a kid, you have these little trigger points that happen that make you, like you said, your friends laughed at you when you danced, so you stopped dancing. Who's to say, what's to say that tomorrow you go dance somewhere and somebody may say, oh my God, you have such an amazing sense of rhythm, let me teach you. That could happen. I think more than anything else, we just need to condition our brains to think about things that way. Like he was saying, to modify yourself, to not think about the negative aspect of it, to go into the positive of it. To think about what could happen in a good way, instead of what would happen bad. Yes, that's important, because you always have to have a plan B, but I don't think it counts when you're looking at something like fear. When you're looking at something like conquering a fear that you have inside you, to step over it, I think what would really help, for me this helps, I call it the law of positivity. I'm always positive. Anything that happens, even if it's the worst thing that could happen, I say it's happened for the good. So there is a lesson to be learned from it. And that usually helps me get over my fear. I want to try something with you guys. My topic and our dance is inspired by this very famous poem, which I'm sure all of you have heard, by Rabindranath Tagore. It's called Where the Mind is Without Fear. And I am going to, like I said, I don't like people sitting like this. I want you all to move a little bit. In your places, just follow the hand movements. I'm going to ask my girls to come and help me with this. And repeat after me. Is that okay? Yes? Yeah. No? Yes? Great. Okay. So, sorry, I don't know the poem very well. Okay. So, hands on your head. Where the mind is without fear.
Where the mind is without fear.
And the head is held high.
And the head is held high.
Where knowledge is free.
Where knowledge is free.
Where the world has not been broken up into fragments. Great. By narrow domestic walls. Fantastic. Where words come out from the depth of truth. Fantastic. Where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. Fantastic. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. Where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Great. I hope the words always inspire me, apart from music and dance. I hope the words helped you. I think what's really important for all of us to remember as young people also is that strength is not about finding life easy. It's not about denying the emotions that you have inside you of fear, hatred, anger, love, envy, whatever it is. It's about becoming aware of these emotions, discovering when you can use your own strength or the strength that is given to you by the universe, whether you have a support system or not. As Vishaka said, if you want something bad enough, the universe will conspire to make it happen for you. And I have seen that countless times in my life. And dance has always had the power to move and inspire me in a way that nothing else can. Music, yes, comes a very close second. I'd like to present to you all a piece which is performed by myself and my dancers. I'd like to introduce them to you. This is Vinitra, Sneha, Shivangi, Lavanya, and Jessica. This piece is called Minds Without Fear. It's a piece from our upcoming production called Leap.
Every inch of us on the line. Ooh, plucking on the string of everything that could have been. Such unrescued, treasured fractals of our lives. Tamaja murja nasiba. Kahane aaye nasiba. If we move like lightning, charging through the angry sky, and intercept on the arrow of time. Kahane aaye nasiba. Well, we just might make this out with our heads held high. So this story continues with minds without fear.
बादल लहराए मात का जो
बंजा बिजली बादल को चिरू
रूह को कर दे यूं रोशन बस मुश्किल है नामुमकिन तो नहीं
बंजा बिजली नसीबा
कहाने आए नसीब
We move like lightning, charging through the angry sky, and intercept on the arrow of time.
कहाने आए नसीब
Well, we just might make this out with our heads held high, and this story continues with minds without minds without fear.